just people around me. Stop bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm being thankful. Stop feeling like I'm bragging. Don't look at my positive as a negative on you. I mean, yeah, I've been on safari in Africa. I think one of the craziest animal stories is, so I was in Africa, South Africa, on safari, and there was a woman who was about 4'11", and she was my safari guide. And she's like, "All right, we're gonna get off the truck now. We're gonna get off the truck now, and we're gonna take a walk through the plains." And it's like right around sunset, and she's like, "Everyone needs to follow directly behind me, right, step for step." So we're literally in the middle of like the fucking wild. So I'm like following right behind her, and we come up to like a bush, and then we see like rhinos, like literally like so close. Like they were like, I can't even tell you the feet. They were so close. I'll post the video on my Discord after this. But she was like, "Oh, you see those rhinos over there?" And she's like, "Oh, the wind is going to change, so we have to move because their eyes are really bad. That's why we can stand so close. But their smell is insanely good. So if they smell us, they're going to charge, right?" She's like, the wind is changing, so we need to move." So we're like walking quickly to like the next shrubbery. And she was like a 4'11" woman with like a fucking rifle in her hand, right? And then there's like 7 of us just like following right behind her, like, "You're gonna protect us if a lion comes along," like, and I'm directly behind her, like I'm instilling this like short lady with my life. And so we're walking, and then we get to this area, and the rhinos are still like over in the distance now, and a zebra comes running by, and it U-turns, and it runs within like maybe like 40 yards of us, and it comes close, points at us, and it does like the thing where it's just on 2 feet, like neigh, but I don't know, it doesn't make a neigh noise. It makes like a different type of noise, but it basically like showed its shit to us and was like, "Fuck you guys, I see you guys." And then she like made a stronger stance, and it kind of like ran away. And off in the distance, there were what are those things that eat? What are those animals that work with lions? They eat all the remains, and what are they called? Shit, I'm having a blank. We're going on 12 hours. Hyenas. Okay. So off in the distance, there's like 2 hyenas. And she's like, "Oh, you see that? You see that right way back there? Those are hyenas." And we're like, "Yeah, that's cool." And she's like, "Oh, let me see if I call them, if they'll come running by." And she pulls out her iPhone, and she's got a pre-recorded hyena call, right? And she presses play, and the fucking hyenas start running towards us, right? And then they run towards us. They get close enough. She presses it again, and they just run right by us. So I guess if it's just a few hyena, they'll come just to check out the other ones, but they won't attack. But they literally were probably within 30 feet of us. And I have this all on video. And it was just so fucking wild. I was so terrified. It was one of the most amazing experiences. Like, and then we had to walk 100 yards to get back to the vehicle that we left. But it was at sunset, and I was like crying because it was so magical, and it was just so wild. It was baffling. Like that's probably like one of the most magical experiences I've had with animals.